Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel, Now She Sews. My name is Nicolette, and on this channel, I'm going to be sharing some of my sewing makes. This is a beginner sewing journey. So today, what I want to do is just share some things that I've made since I restarted my sewing journey. Like I mentioned in the first video, I restarted my sewing journey in it's about September of 2024. And since then, I've made several things, not as much as I would have liked to because I don't have a settled sewing situation, but now I'm kind of a little bit more settled. I have a little corner that I've set up where I'm starting to do my sewing. So I'm going to share with you the first make that I made, and I will share the pattern numbers somewhere in the video because right now I don't have it. But the first make was these pair of shorts. Okay, I bought this fabric from Joann, and this fabric was something that I had in my stash from years ago. I finally got a chance to use it. It's just a cotton printed fabric. And these shorts are a simple, like, learn to sew pattern. So I'm going to open it up for you just to see. And these shorts are a simple pattern. It was what gave me some motivation to continue going on. So um, I'm glad that I chose this pattern for my first pattern. Um, I have to say, I didn't wear them when I first made them. I thought they were too huge. They are kind of like a big pair of shorts, but this summer I got a lot of use out of them because I just said, you know what, I'm gonna wear what I made. So these ones were a good choice if you're a beginner. Now another pattern that I made, this is for kids now because I have two children, and so I definitely want to be able to sew for my children. I made a mock neck turtleneck shirt, and this is really a mock neck shirt, long sleeve, and it's a kid's pattern. I'll put it up here. I made it out of a thermal type of fabric, so I'm gonna put the mic down and show it to you. One sec. This fabric I bought from Joann. Um, Actually, I bought this last year. I went into the Joann and I saw this and I was like, you know what, I'll go ahead and get this fabric. And then I looked through my pattern stash, patterns that I had for years, and I picked this pattern that had a mock neck, turtleneck, and also had some wide leg pants on it. And you could also, change the mock neck shirt into something else, like a dress. So I haven't made those ones, but I made this. This is very easy. This really gave me a lot of confidence. I made multiple of these for my children. I made one for my younger one, and I made two for my oldest one. So this was a really good pattern to do. I think it's kind of hard to mess up for beginners. I think the raglan sleeve is what makes it easy. I don't know, but I actually will make this again if I can this year. Then flash forward to this summer. Okay, so I had several months where I didn't sew. Um, but once summer hit, I was able to start sewing again. And I made a pair of shorts for my children. This is, again, a children's thing. So here it is. And this pattern is a kid's pattern. It was in my stash. I had it for many years, probably 10 plus years. It's an old pattern, but it has a lot of, I'll post it up here as well. It has shorts. It has kind of like a capri type of pant or a pedal pusher type of pant. It also has tank tops. So I made this one very easy, two pattern pieces. If you're a beginner, I do suggest this pattern for you because this one is also hard to mess up. It's an elasticated waist also, and you just fold down to make the casing for the elastic, so it's super easy. So I recommend that if you have kids and you just want to knock out some shorts, you can do that. The fabric is from my mom. She sewed a lot back in the day and she has a lot of stuff still. So I went through her things and I found that fabric and I thought it would be great to make some shorts with. So I did. Then with the same pattern, I made another pair of shorts for my oldest daughter. And this is from fabric that I had also in my stash, probably 10 plus years old. So it's the same pattern. And so very easy. Once you make one, you can make, two, three, four, five. It's just like one of those patterns that just is an easy win for you. All right. Then, of course, since I was on the shorts making, I was just really excited about making shorts. I found another pattern for my younger child that I had in my stash as well. I'll put that pattern up here too. This one is a little different because it has um, like a flat front, and then the only the back is elasticated. So this was a different kind of make for me since all my makes were all fully elasticated waists. So I'm excited. I was excited to do this one. I don't know if I did it actually 100% correctly, but I did. Um, to me, I'm proud of my I'm proud of my makes. So I'm going to show this one to you. So here you see the front is the flat waist, flat front, and then the back is the part that's elasticated. And this one I made for my youngest child. She has a little bit, a skinnier leg, so the opening on the legs of these shorts are quite wide for her, but they still work. They still work. She still has worn them. Um, and so I think this is a good, it is marked as a simple pattern, an easy pattern. I think it is a good pattern for someone who's a beginner to try as well. And then the last thing that I made, this was also in the month of July, was a tank top. And this was a tank top that was in the pattern from the first shorts pattern that I showed you. This tank top pattern gave me some trouble. It's supposed to be a simple pattern, but unfortunately for me, there were some parts of the instructions that I just didn't understand. And so I didn't sew it the way that it was intended to be sewed. Okay. When it comes to the sewing the front to the back and the back to the front, uh, I, I just couldn't get that right. There must be some kind of special technique. But here is the tank top. It's kind of a crop length tank top, and forgive me because I didn't iron these things, but it's kind of a crop length tank top. And then in the back, it has kind of like a peek hole, peekaboo hole there. I think that's how it was supposed to be. But where my real trouble came in was sewing the front to the back piece. And as you can see, all I did was just straight up sew it together, which was not how it's supposed to be done. I couldn't understand what it was telling me to do. And I would love to figure that out because it would have been such a seamless make had I been able to figure that out. So I'm going to take some more time to figure it out. If any of you guys know, or, um, you know, you, there's a tutorial out there on what could have been done for that. Because sometimes I just need to see the things visually to know how to do it. Reading it, maybe I don't get it because my experience is not there yet. But yeah, it was difficult for me, but I still pushed through. So I just want to share these makes with you. These are the makes that I made basically from September 2024 to July 2025. Um, and I hope to continue making some more, and that's why I have started this channel. So if you made it this far into the video, I thank you for watching. And if this journey resonates with you, if you're also a beginner sewist, please subscribe. And I'd love to see the kind of projects that you guys are working on if you're a super beginner like me. I notice that I see a lot of people who start sewing, they already have a lot of sewing experience, but I really don't. I'm really just trying to pick it up as I go along, and I'm using this YouTube platform to document my journey. So I hope you'll journey with me, and I hope to follow along with some of you all's journey as well. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.